Sorry about that. Printer decided to have a little, shit fit, I guess. Okay. We're just gonna start playing now that it's been entirely too long. Alright, let's get Morrowind up. Switch over to the game. Alright. Morrowind. What is this thing that's hitting me? Oh, a poison trap. Got it. That is too loud in my ears. Let's turn you down a bit. Okay. Hello, Tari. Come on. Come say hi. Good girl. Yeah, who's a good kitty? Okay, that looks like my plan was to exit, but I need a healing potion first. Okay, so that was interesting. Guess we'll just continue to follow the coast. Alright, and let me just make sure that this printer isn't gonna screw up again. Okay. What's my ring? A key. Oh, fuck me, Remiro. Okay. Come to me, helmet. Ow! Ow! Quit hitting me. Okay. Ooh, a Dwemer ruin. God, you are just useless. What the fuck kind of Dremora spawns in without a weapon? Jeez. You're fucking shitting me. Okay, there we go. A left. Go in, don't go in. Hold up. I think... we have shit to sell, don't we? What do I have that's heavy? Mostly garbage, maybe? You have 28 racer plumes. That's not that heavy. So what is it that weighs a lot? Probably those. Yeah. Oh, I can probably... the Built of Sanguine, whatever. I should put those in my stronghold. Hello, Levithon. Nice to see you in the stream. I'm trying to figure out what it is that I am carrying that weighs so dang much. Levy. Okay. that weighs 60. Jesus. Okay. 12, 12. Like the little Gengar on your screen. Yes, yes, I do too. I found it as a webcam frame and I just immediately was like, yeah, this has to go on my stream. I don't know what it is that I've got that's taking up so much. Probably a lot of these potions. So I have a fair number of them, but none of them really weigh all that much. Oh, Ring of Firestorm is not useful right now. Cool, that's fine. That's fine. Ring of Fireball. Redeemed Hydrate. Oh, thank you for reminding me that I don't have my water bottle with me. I will be right back. Okay, there we go. Water bottle acquired. And now I can hydrate. Where is my cat? I have two cats. One of them is right here in the saucer. That's Coswell. And the other one is being a whiny bitch because she thinks it's food time, but it's not. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Okay. Item doesn't have enough charge. No! Shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. Okay. And what else? What else can I hit you with? Ow! Quit hitting me. Quit it! Motherfucker. Okay, there we go. Baleful Suffering? Yeah, that sounds fun. Might not need it, though. Okay, and then we can do what? No. There we go. Scrap metal. Nothing. Corpse with an iron battle axe, a defunct centurion sphere, Nice, nice. Always happy to see that. Where are my super shitty lockpicks? Okay, there we go. Lockpicked. Dwemer coins. Oh, I have a fair number. I have some of you. Yeah. Don't really need you. What have we got in these kegs? Ooh, raw glass. Don't need that. A diamond. Yes, I will take that with me. And a ruby. Okay. Good shake. Let's see. What else is in here? We have a Dwemer tube. Some cogs. It's in the desk. Nothing. I hear something. Ectoplasm. Have I, like, already been through here or something? Is that why everything's dead? Well, almost everything. That one's alive. Be gone, stupid robot. Yes, indeed. Whoopsies, I didn't want to take the scrap metal. Go away. What does it do anyway? Restores intelligence. Emeralds. I used to love playing Morrowind. Yes, as you can tell, I absolutely adore it. Which is why I play it on stream. I just stopped playing it completely because I just got bored. Ah, yeah. Not sure I can really understand that. I've pretty much never gotten bored with Morrowind, ever. This is one of the most interesting runs I've ever done, though, because normally I just sort of turn on God mode and, like, ignore stuff because I just want to play the story. So for the first time in a very long time, I am playing with God mode turned off so that I actually have to, you know, play the game. And I am trying to run a, like, everything that isn't the main quest game. So I am currently walking up the coast, doing some dungeon diving, collecting some objects, you know, the usual. And then I will eventually run out of things to do. yeah, I'm doing the reverse of a regular playthrough. I am playing everything I can that is not the main quest. And I've found some really interesting things while doing this. Like, just stuff that I have never encountered before, despite playing this game pretty much since it was released. Okay, so I think it's now, I don't think it's on Twitch anymore, but on my YouTube, it should be there. I was still a vampire, and I was traveling near Sidrith Mora, and I saw these two bandits. So I was like, hey, let's rough up these bandits, you know, for fun and profit. And one of the bandits was carrying a warhammer that has been labeled the Banhammer. Like, this dude just has a banhammer. Very entertaining. There's like some tombs that I've never had a reason to go into that when I was running around as a vampire I went into because, you know, you need a place to stay when you're a vampire so that you don't die in the sun. So there's a whole pile of tombs that I've never had a reason to go into because there's no quests that take you there. It's stuff that you can only find because you're exploring. Let's see what's over this way. Caldera. Or I can cross the islands to Narmak. We'll go over to Caldera. If I can. Oh hey, look, there's a path. Excellent. Maybe I can sell some of this stuff too while I'm at it. Hello, rat. And now I'm over encumbered, so we will make some potions. What shall we make? Something with my razor plumes, I think. Hopefully I have enough of the other stuff. I have none of the other stuff. Okay. So... not you. Let's see. Ash salts. No. I can make a pair of reflect potions. That's pretty solid. Where did that other one go? Yes, Tari? You wanna come over here? Say hi to the camera? You want food, I know. Where was that reflect that I just saw? It was Comberry? Comberry. Oh, but Comberry also does restore magicka, so we'll see if I can get some more of that. There's one. I would like the other thing that restores magicka. Ooh, void salts do it. Okay, what else do you do? Yeah, restore magicka is the best one. Cool. And that's probably it for that. Let's see how I am. Just able to move. So we will go this way. Yes, big stretch. Alright. Thank you. What's over here? Kudanat. Okay. Probably an egg mine. I don't feel like going in. Oh, that's to Caldera Mining Company. No, we don't want to go that way either. This way. There it is. Hello, Caldera. Hello, cousin. Hey, buddy. No? Okay. Caldera. Let's see. Do I have stuff that I can sell? That I should sell? Probably. Let's see. Yeah, Frost Shield, I can sell all of those. I have a lot of Restore Fatigue potions. They're pretty easy to make. So I'll probably sell the least useful of those. Yeah. Alright. Time to go talk to the scamp. Hello, little scamp. Okay, Frost Shield. Let's see, what do I have for fatigue? 49 points, 51, 60, 2, 49, 60, 52, 49, 62, 52, 42. Okay, you guys can go away. Okay, and then anything that's 49 points. Wait, that one though, yeah, that one can still go. Do you ever plan on doing a modded playthrough of Skyrim? Yes, eventually. I will finish Morrowind and eventually. Might be next year at the rate I'm going. Let's be real. Although at some point I do have to do the main quest here so that I can feel comfortable handling the expansions, which I will only do after I have finished the mainland. And then... yeah, and then I'll probably move into Oblivion, and we'll do a modded run of Oblivion for a bit.
I swear on my name and the names of the ancestors.
And then yeah, then eventually we'll end up in Skyrim. There's no such thing as Skyrim Online. If you mean Elder Scrolls Online, I have streamed it here and there occasionally. But most of the friends I had in that game are back in the US, and so the time zones don't work out for us to play together. Which is unfortunate. Yes, brain farts happen to the best of us.
This moment on, I shall never lose my health. From this moment on, I shall never...
Okay, that amulet can fuck off. Amulet of Slowfall can go away. What else? The sanguine stuff I want to stick in my house. You can go away. Okay, so that is Creeper sorted. We could just float our way across to Uvirith's grave. But there's so many cliff racers, it's so annoying to get over there. So we can go to, what's that? Fallen Serrano, yeah. Go talk to the mage here and have him send me to Fallen Serrano, and from there we will walk down to my house. South we go. Ah. Bladed Cliff Racer. Thanks, I guess. Hey, Holocron! Yeah, it's been ages. I was busy with a vacation week and then con, and I ended up not being able to finish my cosplay because I screwed some parts up, so I had to reorder fabric. So, yeah, we get some gaming streams for a while, probably for most of the summer, so that I don't have to worry about doing things like work on cosplay over the summer while it's hot and gross. Yeah, it extra sucks, Holocron, when the fabric portion that I screwed up is including custom printed fabric, which I did not have enough left of to remake the pieces. So had to reorder. Ow. Alright, I should be checking for trauma root while I'm out here. That way, I can make more levitation potions. Shrub. Good shrub. Useful shrub. Ouch. Yeah, that'd be pretty disheartening. I might have missed if you said already, but are you going to try it again later? Yeah, of course. Definitely finishing this cosplay. I've only been, you know, planning it since forever, so... It's not a hard piece to remake, it's just annoying, you know? So I will remake the piece, and the plan is to have it now for a con in November called Lisboa Games Week. So I'll have it for that, and everything will be great because it's a game-themed con. This also means that unintentionally I will have 2 new cosplay for Games Week, since I'm also planning... What the hell drew a sword on me? Oh my god, a golden saint. Okay, hold on. Come here. Yeah, hi. Hi. Where is that ring of paralysis? Kaz, what are you doing, buddy? No gem filled. That's rude. Oh well. Okay. Home is over here. Yeah. What did that even go into? Petty? Yeah. So my other planned cosplay for Lisboa Games Week is from League of Legends. I'm going to do Ari's Coven skin, because it looks amazing. Okay, yeah. Storage place. What was I gonna put here? Probably these. Yeah, these can go away. Book can go up there. If I can get the mouse to cooperate. There we go. Okay. You. Oh yeah, the sanguine stuff, right. Okay. Let's see, what else was my constant?
I completed my quest. You returned to me. I removed my helmet, and now I'm an apostate. Which is only reason for you to stay here with us. You're an apostate, but here.
Okay. What else can I ditch? Not a lot. We gotta do some more alchemy, I think. Coat of flowers with some of my racer plumes. And I picked up a good bit of trauma root to make some more of that. Okay. And what else do I have entirely too much of? Rat meat. Okay. Let's see, resist poison sounds good. Can sell those. Cure poison, same thing. Resist poison. Cure poison. Cure poison. Cure poison. Or cure poison. That's probably it for those. Okay. Who else has a lot of items? Scuttle. I've got a lot of scuttle. Ooh, feather. Right. I should make more feather potions if I can. What else does feather? probably don't have the other thing, do I? I have rubies. Okay, hold on. I will be right back. Tari is very helpfully reminding me that it is past food time. So, hold on tight. Back soon. Okay. And now we're back. Trying to do something with Scuttle. Restore fatigue and feather. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else that does feather right now. Yeah. Okay, so restore fatigue it is. Is rat meat one of the ones I can use for that? No, absolutely not. Let's see, I'm out of Quama. Got some Hackalo. Okay, that should be good enough. Have 37 bone meal. Restore agility, telekinesis. Okay. Same for telekinesis. That should sell for a fair bit. Assuming that I have the other things. Telekinesis. And what else do you do? Restore agility. Fortify agility? No. Restore agility is what I'm looking for.
He's hooked up to power. Let's see if we can wake him up.
Ah, looks like I'm SOL on that one. We have Drain Fatigue and Drain Personality. Those we can do. I surely got something for that here. Fatigue. Drain Fatigue. What else do you do? Nothing that I care for. Alright, Drain Fatigue. Drain both. No, I see. Okay. Drain Personality. Yeah. Drain Personality. Excellent. Cleared out the bone meal. Where does that leave me on weight? Pretty good. Okay, so the bone meal was part of the problem, apparently. Okay, and then... This sword, for some reason, is not soul trapping when I use it, so I think we'll try to sell it to... No, we'll leave it here. It's a good sword. Just not terribly useful for me. It's broken and cannot be equipped until fixed. Okay, so I gotta go repair some armor. Yeah. Alright. So... let's see. Citrusmore isn't far. Okay, so we grab some levitation potion. And we'll just float our way over to Citrusmora.
What if I find you the part? Sorry about that. It's young. Keep IG-11 safe until I get back with that part. Keep IG-11 safe until I get back with that part.
Whoopsies. Dropping's not useful. Seriously? Seriously? Goodbye. Let's grab another levitation potion. What is this boat for? Telfair? Yeah. Almost there. There we are.
Now that's using defaulting to its own programming.
We have landed in Sidrith Mora.
I see this land suits you.
Alright, you, fix my stuff. Yeah, you've got nothing I want.
This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
Just gonna taunt you until you attack me. Come on!
You should run now.
What, are you stuck? Come on, hit me. There we go. You fetcher. we got? Ooh, summon a flame atronach. Yes, this is good. A named exquisite ring and a shockbite mace. Okay. So you are not the person who owns the slave key. That's a bummer. Who is? Purveyor of miscellany. Okay, why do I still have the fight music? It's weird. Well, we'll go into a building and see if that clears it. Oh.
What is this about?
Okay. That must have, what, spawned in the last time I slept here? Barn.
Outlander, what do you want?
So who sells? Or what is attacking me?
A warm welcome to you.
You have a partner somewhere that, like, clipped into a hole? I'm so confused. No, there is no hope for us. This fight music's getting real old. You know what? Let me check the guidebook. Surely in here it will tell me. Okay, so we need quests. Pulling out the guidebook, that's old school. Well, when you've got the guidebook, that's what you do. I know I've told this story on stream before, but my parents bought me this after they caught me printing an ASCII guidebook for Morrowind out on the home printer, and I'd printed like 100 pages back and front of guidebook, and they were pretty annoyed. So they bought me the book. Oh, I can't release these ones. Well, that's stupid.
You also have to know how to navigate the galaxy, because you never know where you might be headed next. This here is your high.
That's really dumb. But I can buy the ones from Seville, Maine, and Tel Uvirith, and then set them free. guess we'll go do that. Now that all of my armor and weapons are repaired. Oh, why are you attacking me? No bounty? No bounty. Good. Okay, we have bone mold armor. And nothing of value. Although, I'm trying to think what else. We've done vampire quests, I've done a number of the shrines. We'll take some of the rest as they come. I think it's time to go back to the main quest. What do you guys think? Hey, Cuzzle. Hey, buddy. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Yeah. Yeah, good boy, Cuzzle. Kaz, buddy. No, that's not a path you can take, dude. Cuzzle. Come here. Silly cat. Ooh. Sunrise bringing some fog into Sidrith Mora today. We can do a bunch more side questing as the main quest takes us places, I think. But, you know, after like 100 hours of Morrowind without the main quest, I think it's high time we did something. So, we shall go back to Balmora. And talk to, I think, Caius is who I need to talk to.
Welcome.
I legitimately don't remember where I left the main quest. So I guess we will find out. Yes, I am here to discuss my orders. I've thought it over, and I want you to interview 3 informants in Vivek City concerning the Nerevarine and the 6th House. First, I want you to speak with Adhiranir, a Khajiit Thieves Guild operative. Second, I want you to speak with Hulia, an Argonian in the Morag Tong. Finally, I want you to speak with Remiro, a temple priestess. Here, I've written the details down, so you won't forget. And here are 200 drakes, for bribes and other expenses. My dude, do you know how loaded I am? I have 402,000 gold. Your 200 drakes
Very good company.
just are not going to do anything for me. Okay, yeah, find me more about each of these. Who was the third one? Julia.
I'm going to Mandalore so that I may bathe in the living waters.
And we want to talk about the Nerevarine and the 6th house.
There's nothing magic about the lines of them.
Okay. Okay, each of them in Vivek.
You said that the curse was a lie. Make up your mind. We'll find out if the planet is really poisoned.
Oh, wonderful. Welcome, Alvin. You're in good company, friend. Welcome. I'd be happy to
Yeah.
help. My pleasure, really.
Jesus, lady. Why are you standing on the teleport spot? You really don't need to be eyeball to eyeball with you, ever.
You flatter
These
me,
two
I must say, I
dumb
find him
bitches are
interesting.
blocking the doorway again. Okay. Leah at the Black Shult Corner Club in the Lower Wasteworks.
Not now.
You? No. So the Corner Club is where? This side.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time. Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
I welcome you as the friend of my friend, Solana Eris, but I wish to go to my friend's bookstore, and these troublesome fools are in my way. I have tried to persuade them, but they hate my race, and I fear there will be violence. Perhaps if you speak with them, but be careful, and be ready.
Mandalore still exists.
Your friend's bookstore, you say? My friend, Jobasha the Khajiit, has a bookstore, Jobasha's Rare Books. If you will agree to travel together with me there, I will answer your questions. But before we go, I beg you to try to persuade these troublesome fools to leave us alone. Otherwise, I fear they will attack us the moment we go to leave. I see somebody wants to play with the worm. Wants to play with the worm. Wants to play with the worm.
They lost sight of the way. She once laid claim to rule Mandalore based purely on blood, and the sword it now possesses. Her rule ended in tragedy.
Moff-Tan, I'm going to Mandalore.
That planet has been ravaged, plundered, and poisoned.
Come on, buddy. Kazoo. net. Okay, fine.
What do you ask?
Am I talking to you, Fetcher? No, I am talking to the filthy lizard, so push off. What, are you some kind of filthy lizard lover? You want to give your little friend a big kiss? Okay, I can see that you have problems. Here, look, I gave you some money. Blah, blah, blah. He can stay here forever, for all I care. Not my problem. Alright, alright. Who gives a damn about a filthy lizard anyway? Get out of here. We won't bother you. Look, just keep them lizards away from me, and everything will be just fine. Fine. It's just a filthy lizard anyway. Nothing to get upset about. We'll leave him alone. Go on, get out, before we change our minds. I don't care. They leave me alone, I leave them alone. Alright, come on, dude.
Wealth beyond measure.
Hello again, Coswell. Yeah, good boy. Yeah, good boy. What's a good boy? He's now sitting on the end of my desk just off the camera. Yes, thank you very much. We should be free from distraction here. Now, I said I'd tell you about the Nerevarine cult, so you can report back to Caius. And I don't know of any Sixth House cult, but I can tell you what I do know. Okay, let's...
Speak freely.
Alright. So, Nerevarine cult. To understand the Nerevarine cult, you must understand the history of the Ashlanders. Nerevar means something very different to the Ashlanders from what he means to Dunmer of the Great Houses. You should also know about the persecution of the Nerevarine, and the legacy of the false incarnate, for the Nerevarine cult is at the heart of the ancient conflict between the nomadic Ashlanders and the settled Great House Dunmer. Here is a summary for Caius, but ask your questions, and I'll answer in detail. Notes from Hulia has been added to your inventory. Cool. Okay, history of the Ashlanders. In the First Era, the nomadic Ashlanders and the settled Dunmer clans were much alike, but after the First Council and the formation of the Great Houses, Ashlanders have been steadily forced into the poorest and most hostile lands. Now the nomadic tribes look to the prophesied return of Nerevar for a restoration of their ancient rites and religious traditions. And persecution of the Nerevarine. The Temple treats the Nerevarine prophecies as heresy, and the Temple imprisons and executes heretics, unless prevented by imperial law. But, since the Nerevarine cult is hostile to the Empire does not interfere when the Temple persecutes the cult. Ashlanders hate the Temple, and particularly the Ordinators, for their ruthless treatment of the Nerevarine cultists. You want to sit on my lap, Coswell?
I got no room for it anymore.
Kaz. No, it's desk inspection time. Ah, no. I stand corrected. It is I, the swallows from across the street, and hope one of them finds a way to hit the screen in front of the window so that he can eat them. Anyways, false incarnate. In the past, some have claimed to be the reincarnated Nerevar. The most recent is known as Peakstar, a figure of legend among the Wastes tribes for the last 30 years. The Temple says these false incarnates disprove the prophecies, since the false incarnates fail and come to nothing. But the mystical Nerevarine cult glorifies rather than shrinks from contradictions, citing the appearance of failed incarnates as certain proof of Nerevar's coming rebirth. Okay, Ashlanders? The Ashlanders hate the House Dunmer, who have become soft, and who have abandoned traditional ancestor worship for the gods of the Tribunal. And the Ashlanders hate Outlanders, who invaded and stole their land, and forced them to live as a subject people. A reborn Nerevar who could drive out the Outlander invaders, destroy the false worship of the Tribunal, and restore the pure traditional life and faith of the nomads would be a very popular hero to the Ashlanders. Great houses? Ah, yeah, nothing different there. Okay, and what do you know about the Sixth House cult? I've never heard of such a thing. House Dagoth was the sixth house, but in the War of the First Council they betrayed the other great houses, and were destroyed for their treason. But I've never heard of anyone worshipping them. Dagoth-ur, the ancient head of House Dagoth, is the devil of the Tribunal faith, but I've never heard of anyone worshipping him either. Okay, cool, thanks. You have training stuff, so let's get some of that in. Ah, right, and then he moves downstairs, I think? No? Where did Hulia go? Oh, he just moved. Got it.
We're watching you. We greet you as a friend. Welcome.
So we have to be careful. Down here, we're completely cut off from the rest of the galaxy.
So strange this place, far from the marsh. Watch yourself. We'll have no trouble.
R5, ready? Need you to scout ahead and analyze the atmosphere. Wasn't a question.
Let's not make this official, Outlander.
Okay. So my next target is Inherineer in St. O's. If I remember rightly, she's in the sewers.
Make sure it's safe. Don't be a baby. Just get the samples we need and hurry up.
Oh, I got caught on the ceiling. Whoopsies.
Watch him on the scope. R5. Come in, Yuri. It's probably just interference. Fine. Normally this is how it works. Pressurize my helmet. Seal yourself in your log.
Oh, that's right. It's nope. Maybe there might be a door in. North 3, North 2. No, there's no door in over here. Gotta go up. Down. She must be on the other side. Yep.
Greetings.
Great. So Caius says to you, speak with Adherenir, and you have done this thing. You are speaking with Adherenir. But Adherenir will not talk to you about the Nerevarine or the Sixth House cult. And because why? Because Adherenir is, at this moment, very distracted by a nice census and excise agent who also wants to speak with her. Oh. You do not know this? They are the collectors of the Emperor's taxes and tariffs. And the Emperor has outlawed trade in many things, like Dwemer artifacts and ebony. And a census and excise agent will enjoy being a pest about such things. For several reasons, a census and excise agent is not Adherenir's favorite person. If you want Adherenir to help you, make the bad agent go away. Then she will tell you things. Okay. Got it. Yeah? Okay, where is this fucker? I remember rightly, he's up here in the wasteworks somewhere. Nope, you're useless. Oh, that's right, it's this fancy asshole over here. Duvianus Platorius. I'm looking for a friend of mine, a female Khajiit named Adherenir. Do you know where I can find her? Yes, her name is Adherenir, and she is a Khajiit. Do you know where I can find her? I think she went to the mainland. What a disappointment, but thank you for your time. I was just heading back to the mainland myself, anyway. Maybe I'll run into her there.
Greetings.
What can you train me in? Ooh, speechcraft. Gimme. Alright. Oh wait, one of these should have a bed,
My
maybe?
time is precious, so make it quick.
No. He was on this side. Yeah.
Sarah?
He's gone. So, are you the one Adherenir must thank for getting rid of the annoying census and excise agent? Indeed, Adherenir is very glad to see you, and very happy to tell a friend of my good friend Caius all about the Sixth House cult. And Adherenir knows nothing about the Nerevarine, but Adherenir is happy to tell you that, too, if it makes Caius happy. Ask away, friend Solana Eris. Alright, yep, Sixth House cult. What do we got? This Adherenir knows about, because it is about smuggling. Some smart smugglers are suddenly too busy for their old clients, because they have a new employer, the Sixth House, who pays very well. But what do they smuggle now? Adherenir doesn't know, because they are very secret. And this is odd, because these smugglers are always loud and bragging, and now they hush up like fat-bellied kitties full of sweetmeats. That is odd. Smuggling is big business. The Empire says we can't trade skooma, moon sugar, ebony, Dwemer artifacts, exotic Dunmer weapons and armor, and slaves, so smugglers trade these things. Smugglers also smuggle grief, sheen, and sujama to avoid imperial tax. And now the Sixth House hires smugglers, though what they smuggle, Adherenir cannot say. Yeah, that sounds sketch. And about the Nerevarine? Yes, Adherenir knows this Nerevarine cult is just silly superstition. So you tell Caius this. Nobody in her right mind pays any attention to this moon yowling. Prophecies and ancient heroes reborn and other silliness. Fuzzy tales for little kiddies. Alright. Thank you. And now we go over to the temple, which is basically next door. I am also in dire need of a bed. But alas, no rest for the wicked. Where is Mara? She should be up in the library. Oh, you don't have that knowledge. Okay. Library. Mara! Yes, I'm Mara Milo. Kaya sent you? Follow me into the back of the library. We can't talk here.
I can already tell I'm not going to like this.
Go ahead. I'm afraid I don't know anything about a sixth house cult, but I can tell you about the Nerevarine cult. Sure. The temple worships Nerevar as a saint and hero, but prophecies of his reincarnation are punished as wicked heresy. The Nerevarine cult claims the tribunal are false gods, hence the temple's persecution of the Nerevarine cult. A group called the Dissident Priests disputes the temple doctrine on the Nerevarine prophecies. The prescribed book, Progress of Truth, describes their beliefs. Get a copy of Progress of Truth for Caius Cosades. That will tell him the things he needs to know about the Nerevarine cult. Persecution of the Nerevarine? It's an Ashlander cult. Primitive superstition, says the temple. Nerevarines say the tribunal are false gods. I've never understood why the temple wastes so much energy on them. The faithful cannot be shaken by such attacks, and the Ashlanders are just ignorant savages. Fuck you, lady. But since the submission of the temple to the Empire, and the erosion of faith among the Dunmer, the militant wing of the temple is increasingly fierce in its attacks on heretics and heathens. About the prophecies? The Ashlanders have a mystical tradition of interpreting dreams and visions as prophecies. These prophecies are recorded in verse, and may be lost or garbled over the generations. But the dissident priests have collected many ancient prophecies of the Nerevarine, many of which they believe to be genuine. Collectively, these are called lost prophecies of the incarnate. One of the sacred missions of the dissident priests is the collection and study of these prophecies. Ah, yes, Elder Scrolls, where everyone is just a tad racist. You're not wrong. Okay, and the dissident priests dispute temple doctrine and are outlawed and persecuted by the temple. Ordinators arrest and imprison heretics, and the Empire cannot interfere. Progress of Truth lists their beliefs. In brief, they challenge the purity and divinity of the tribunal, suggesting their powers are sorcerous, not divine, and perhaps akin to the powers of Dagoth-Ur. They also condemn the arbitrary power of the Ordinators, and accuse the temple hierarchy of self-interest and corruption. Dagoth-Ur is the evil immortal enemy of the Tribunal Temple cult. The temple holds Dagoth-Ur and his hosts accountable for all the evils that beset the Dunmer and Morrowind. Dagoth-Ur dwells in the fiery caverns beneath Red Mountain, served by his kin, called ash vampires, and by legions of deformed monsters. Ordinators. The Order of War fights the enemies of the temple. Most war ordinators are stationed near Red Mountain. Persecuted by the temple? Why does the temple persecute the dissident priests? Because attacks on the temple weaken the faith and leave the people defenseless against the influence of Dagoth-Ur. Faith is what strengthens the will of the believer against Dagoth-Ur's lies. Faith is the source of the divine power that sustains the tribunal in their battle with Dagoth-Ur. Since the Empire, some Dunmer have turned away from the temple. That's why Dagoth-Ur grows stronger, why blight storms and monsters threaten the land. I think you're kind of wrong there, but sure. Progress of Truth. This book lists the disputes of the dissident priests with the tribunal temple doctrines. The temple has outlawed the sale or possession of the book, so it will be hard to find. We have a copy here, but I fear I'm being watched by ordinators here. A safer plan would be to search local booksellers. Some booksellers ignore temple bans on outlawed books for profits or for principles. Watched by ordinators? I do not care for temple politics, but I have read Progress of Truth, and it troubles me. I have friends, former priests, who have gone into hiding, so I am bound to come to the attention of the ordinators. I am careful, but I'm afraid I'm no secret agent, like you or Caius. Sooner or later, I, too, must go into hiding, if it is not too late. When you return to Caius, tell him I am worried, and that if something goes wrong, I will leave a message under the agreed code word, Amaya. Well, yikes. Okay, now there should be a copy in here somewhere. But I believe it counts as theft. We can look for it anyway. Histories of the Empire. Book of Dawn and Dusk.
Get it out or hit the road.
Let's look through you. Oh, there it is.
Where is that slave? There is someone watching me. I can tell.
Let's see, I should have a really good chameleon thing. Of shadows? Yeah.
I the free, my rights to do.
Excellent. Well, that worked out nicely. And now we just walk out. I'll put my proper amulet back on. And we will go back to Balmora.
What is this about?
Take me to the foreign quarter, please. Thank you. Skybox remains some of the prettiest sky in a game. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. There we go.
How wonderful. Welcome, Outlander.
We sleep. Ah. In your dream, a tall figure with a golden mask greeted you, saying, "There are many rooms in the house of the Master. Be easy, for from the hands of your enemies I have delivered you." It seemed you had died and could see yourself laid upon a table lit by candles. But with your own hands you touched the figure, and the figure drew breath, opened eyes, and rose from the table. Then the room was gone, and the world filled with light, and you awoke. Okay. I'd like to level up. You dreamed that a tall figure with a golden mask spoke to you, but you understood not a word. He smiled and seemed pleasant, but when he reached out to touch you, it terrified you, and you tried to escape, but you couldn't move. You tried to cry out, but you couldn't make a sound. The figure kept smiling and talking, but you felt sure he was trying to cast some sort of spell on you. When you woke, you couldn't recall how the dream ended. There we go. Level up. So, speed and strength and personality. No, I should do agility. I get bonus there. Alrighty. Oh yeah, almost at max speed. This is great. Take me back to Balmora.
Welcome, friend. The day is yours. Oh, greetings. How do you do? Maybe talk?
I am a sleeper, one among thousands. I bring you a message. Digother calls you, Solana Eris, and you cannot deny your lord. The sixth house is risen, and Dagoth is its glory. The sixth house, the sleeping house, House Dagoth, the house of Lord Dagoth, the true house, the one house to welcome all true Dunmer, and drive the Inwa from our land. Rejoice and join us. Come to Red Mountain and prepare the way for his coming. No fucking thank you. Yes, I am here. I have info. I have your report, and I'll make copies of your notes from Hulia and the Progress of Truth. Give me time to read and digest all this. In the meantime, I'm promoting you to Journeyman. You're doing good work. And here are 200 drinks. Go out and treat yourself to a new pair of shoes. And go do some jobs for the guilds or other freelance work, just to keep your cover story current. Or get some training. Then, when you're fit and rested, come back, and I'll have new orders for you.
Well met.
Just train some garbage. Yeah, orders. We need an Ashlander informant. I have heard of a fellow in Aldrune named Hassaur Zain Subani, an Ashlander who left the Wastes to become a wealthy trader. They say the Ashlanders like to give and receive presents. Take these 100 drakes, find out what Zain Subani likes, and get him a gift. Then give him the gift, and see if he will tell you about the Ashlanders and the Neriverine cult. Then report back to me. I'm not sure where to find him, but I'd try the Aldscar Inn in Aldrune first. There's a more respectable place than the Rat in the Pot or the Council Club. Alrighty. Back to the Mages Guild. Beneath Red Mountain, Lord Dagoth sleeps, but when he wakes, we all shall rise, and the dust will blow away. Serve your lord, Dagoth-ur. The sixth house is risen, and Dagoth is its glory. You are a freaky fucker.
Welcome, friend.
Gods, it's like being back in Atlanta with the Jehovah's Witnesses on the corner.
Oh, greetings. How do you do? Maybe talk?
Alright, Aldrin. Up we get.
How about sharing the way? Go ahead. I'm listening.
No, I'm not talking to you. Aldscar Inn is over here? Yeah, should be.
You may speak.
Where's Hassauer? The trader? He'll be downstairs reading. Or in the back room, below the bar. I am Hassauer Zane Subani, Solana Eris. May you bless and be blessed. I do not wish to be rude, but if you have business, speak it, for I am at leisure and would prefer to be alone with my thoughts. I see, you wish to learn of Ashlanders from me. And what is it that you wish to learn? What are the gift-giving customs? A curious question. A gift is a sign of courtesy among strangers and affection among friends. Among strangers, a thoughtful gift is a sign that you are cautious, considerate, and aware of the other's wants and needs. Such is particularly useful for traders and travelers. Among friends, it is a private thing and subtle, with great risks, for the test of the gift is how well it is tailored to the receiver. And what is a thoughtful gift? Yes, a gift that shows you have taken the care to learn something of the receiver. For example, I love poetry. No stranger could be expected to know this, but a book of poetry given to me by a stranger shows the giver respects me and has made a special effort to know and please me. But now, I have answered your question, and would like some time to myself, if you will excuse me. Okay. Let's go out to one of the shops. There's a bookstore somewhere around here. Yep, bookseller. Up the stairs. Give me a book of poetry. I guess I have to figure that out, huh? Likes poetry. I have a few such volumes here, I believe. Words of the Wind, Ashland Hymns, The Five Far Stars, around here somewhere. Excellent, okay. Give me Ashland Hymns. Now we go back to Hassauer.
The blue plates are nice, but the brown ones seem to last longer.
Courtesy. Ashlanders may challenge a stranger who enters a yurt without invitation. Customs differ with different tribes, but leave when requested, and you may be forgiven. Be particularly careful about Ashkans, tribal chiefs, and wise women, tribal seers and counselors. Some are welcoming, some are hostile. Be courteous, and leave if requested. If offended, they may attack. I believe I have answered your questions about choosing a thoughtful gift. That was your business with me, was it not? Oh, no, I have a gift for you, This is a gift for me. I am amazed. A copy of Ashland Hymns. Simple sentiments, simple stated. I gratefully accept your gift. My people have never loved the written word, and I lament their ignorant scorn for such common yet potent magic. I thank you, and I honor your courtesy, Solana Eris. It would please me to return your courtesy by answering your questions. What would you wish to know about the Ashlanders and the Nerevarine cult? Oh, what don't I want to know? There's too much to tell. Here, take these notes. I've written here that what you should know about the Ashlanders and the Nerevarine cult. But most of all, if you are visiting a camp, there are things you should know about courtesy and challenges among the Ashlanders. And, since you ask about the Nerevarine cult, perhaps you'll be interested in my views on the Ashlanders and foreigners, because a guiding passion of the Nerevarine cult is their hatred of foreigners. Okay, courtesy I know. Challenges? When challenged for sport, it is acceptable to decline. When challenged for honor, it is shameful to decline. Honor challenges come from offense given in speech or action, or may represent customary formal challenges of status or ritual. And foreigners? Most Ashlanders wish all foreigners and their false gods could be driven from Morrowind. At the very least, Ashlanders wish the foreign devils would leave them in peace. Ashlanders think it is shameful to attack unarmed persons, but they will kill without hesitation an armed person who offends them or their clan laws. No Ashlander is fool enough to make war against the Empire. However, if such a war might be won, many Ashlanders might cheerfully give their lives to win such a war. And the cult? They worship the great Ashkan and Hortator, Nerevar, Moon, and Star, who in ages past destroyed the evil, godless dwarves and banished the treacherous Dagoth-Ur and his foul hosts beneath Red Mountain. The cult is of small consequence in Ashlander worship, and only among the Urshilaku do its followers have any influence. Others Ashlander's tribes share the sentiments of the cult, but regard the Nerevarine prophecies with suspicion and skepticism. Ashlander worship. Yeah, okay. Prophecies. I have heard it said that the prophecies foretell the return of a reincarnated Nerevar, who shall drive the foreigners from the Ashlands, and who shall cast down the false gods of the temple, and restore the true worship of the ancestors. It is a dream that would appeal to every Ashlander, but it is thought but a silly ancient legend, and little more, by many Ashlanders, myself included. Got it. Anything else I want to click on? No, I think I've got everything there. Yeah. Alright. Off we go, back to Valmora. And then that, I think, will be it for the night. Because I have things like dinner that I would like to get to. So, back to Balmora. We will leave the game with Caius.
How about sharing the wealth?
How about you get out of the way? I'm about to hit up coffee number 3. Jesus. That kind of a day, huh, Holocron?
Well, I find myself in pleasant company. Please share. Welcome. If you wish to talk, it is really no trouble.
You flatter me with...
I'm gonna take a different way down. If I remember right, one of these is also a cultist. Yeah. Yeah, Dagoth-Ur, blah blah.
Oh,
Pretty much always. That's a mood. It is Monday after all.
Well met.
Alright, turn this quest in. Thanks for your report, but keep saying Sabani's notes on the Ashlanders. You'll need them. I'm promoting you, and sending you to the Urshilaku camp to speak with Sul Matul and Nibani Mesa. But before you go, I think it may be time to tell you what's going on. I've also gotten distracted trying to teach an AI bot to roll dice. Good luck with that. The Emperor and his advisors think you have the appearance of meeting the conditions of the Nerevarine prophecies. That's why you were pulled out of the prison on His Majesty's authority and sent to me, so you could satisfy the conditions of the Nerevarine prophecies and become the Nerevarine. Here, This is a decoded copy of the coded package you gave me when you arrived. Read it later. It should explain everything. As you'll see in the decoded message, the Emperor and his counselors say you have the appearance of satisfying the conditions of the prophecy. Do you really satisfy the prophecy? Are you really the prophesied Nerevarine? At first, I thought we were just supposed to create a persuasive impostor. Now, I don't know what to think. But I am sure of one thing. This is not just primitive superstition, and we will treat it seriously, just as His Majesty commands. So, Zain Subani says Sul Matul and Nivani Mesa at Urshalaku Camp are the heads of the Nerevarine cult, so I'm sending you to speak with them. Tell them your story, and have them test you against the Nerevarine prophecies. As heads of the Nerevarine cult, they can best judge whether you satisfy the prophecies. When you've spoken with them, report back to me. Here's 200 drakes for expenses, and pick up essential supplies at Fort Moonmoth. Oddly enough, it's really good at everything involved except the concept of re-rolling based on the individual die result. Before you go to Urshalaku Camp, see Samutis Vanis and Crulius Potanian at Fort Moonmoth. I've asked them to put aside some potions and scrolls for you, courtesy of the Emperor. In particular, you'll want the cure potions. I hear the blight is very bad up north. And use the Divine Intervention scroll if you find you're over your head. It will get you safe to an Imperial cult shrine, where you can heal, refit, and try again. Says the camp lies close to the Sea of Ghosts, north of the village of Margon, on the northern coast of Vardenfell. The fastest, smartest way to reach Margon is to take a silt strider from Balmora to Aldrune, and from Aldrune to Margon. In Margon, look for a scout named Nulano Tatus at the Margon outpost. She'll be able to tell you how to reach Urshalaku Camp. Okay, so that is going to be it for the night, my friends. I am sorry if this seems short. I did have some trouble earlier, but it was great to get back to Morrowind, and I will hopefully be able to stream for the next few weeks. July, probably not so much. July's going to be busy, but we'll try. We'll see what I can do. June is probably going to be the last stream until September, just because of how summer works out for me here. We'll try to get some more cosplay, or at least, like, crafting streams up on the off days, but that super depends on Spoons, because one of my coworkers has left the company, and that leaves it down to me and one other guy on the team, and he's on vacation, so it's a little bit rough right now. Yeah, and so yeah, I will catch you all next time. If you're not in the Discord, come join the Discord. That's where you get to find out if I'm streaming or not. Mostly if I'm not going to be able to stream, because Twitch doesn't really let you do announcements. So, yeah. Feel free to chat, ask me questions in the Discord, post memes, post things that you're doing. Let's try to build this community up a bit, yeah? And, maybe I'll get some more gaming done at some point. So, let's find someone to raid. Who can we raid? Who is streaming right now? Let's see. Nelly Serendipity is streaming Elder Scrolls Online. I don't think we've raided them in a while, so we'll go raid Nelly. Stick around for the raid. And I will see you all in Nelly's stream.